What's up, guys? It's RCAM and welcome to episode 6 of Hybridicious. So this week I went out and I made an Icelandic hybrid. I wanted to do something original, something creative, and I felt that Iceland had a bunch of great players, which you guys never really see because they play in random leagues. And there's not too many Icelandic people who are willing to make their teams, so I felt I would go and make one. And I kind of wanted to make the team around Sigurdarson, the striker from the Tapelagen. Great player, 4-star skill moves, very pacey. He's almost like an Ibra with 4-star skill moves. So despite making the team in a 4-5-1 formation, I felt that it was a lot more suited for a 4-3-3 or 4-3-2-1 formation, with both wingers being opposite-footed, meaning that they are capable of cutting in on their opposite foot and cutting in on goal and shooting. And Sigurdarson is definitely capable of handling himself as a lone striker. And another thing I had to incorporate was that the attacking mids were very slow. So they were not actually capable of playing an attacking mid role. I felt they were better at the center mid, and they played a lot better there. So as always, guys, I do leave a brief description of every player in the description. I'll mention, stats, how much I paid for the player, was he worth it, and kind of what I thought of the player. But in the episode, I will mention players that kind of stood out, players that I would think are worth mentioning. So we're gonna start off with the goalkeeper, Proto. He's not that tall. I think he's about 6'2", I believe. But he was a great keeper, and as you guys know, or anyone that watches my series, I don't mention goalies a lot because I find lots of goalies are exactly the same. They'll let in the exact same kind of shots, those finesse shots from the corners. But Proto actually saved my ass a few times. I was surprised he actually saved some of those outside finesse shots, which I did not expect anyone to save. So he was a great keeper. I picked him up for around 1K. He's well worth it. And then we'll move on to Sigurdarson, the striker. He's about 4-star skill moves, 6 foot, and he's quite pacey. I think he has 80 pace on the card. So he's definitely a great player. I picked him up for about 1K, and I would definitely recommend him for any Tipelagen, any Icelandic squad. Next player I wanted to talk about was Inzogbia, Charles Inzogbia. Plays in the EPL, and he's kind of like a Bale player, meaning he kind of play anywhere on the right side. I think he has something like 60 stand tackles, so he's actually quite good defensively. He's left-footed, so he can cut in and shoot, and he's got 4-star skill moves. Overall, just a really good player. He's very strong. He's short, so he's kind of hard to get the ball off. And yeah, he was very fun to use. And then on the other side, we had Mirallas, and I believe this week he actually had another inform. I was not able to actually buying him. I think he's a bit too expensive. But I'm not exactly sure what he did for his inform, but he has 91 shooting, which is just absolutely insane. Very few players in this game actually get to 90 shooting, and you have the likes of inform Gerrard, inform Lampard, who are close, but then you have Mirallas, plays in, I believe, the Greek league, and he has 91 shooting, so that's absolutely insane. And I know a lot of people are kind of going head over heels trying to make teams around him. And since he does play in the Greek league, not too many players from there, and he is Belgium, I decided to make a hybrid. So if you guys are looking to make a team around him, I definitely recommend this. Next, we had Sigurðsson from Swansea. I was kind of disappointed. I thought he'd be more of an attacking mid, stated on his card. He's more of a midfielder. He's not fast enough to play that role, and it's not all about pace, but I don't think he was quick enough to actually get by players. No agility whatsoever. He was more of a midfielder where he could pass the ball around, good first touch, and he had a great shot. I think his free kick stats, all of them were over 80. And then we have Gudjohnsen, great shot as you guys see right there. Unfortunately, both of them were only 3-star skill moves. So that is the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, leave a comment and kind of recommend me some leagues or maybe some nationalities you guys want to see for the next hybrid. And I hope you guys enjoyed.